Partial funding for Bar Talk and Cocktails brought to you by Patreon and my wonderful patrons. Become one of my patrons today and get access to lots of awesome content. Okay, here we are at last. Today, here on Bruce's Liquor Lab, we're going to make something that's been requested multiple times, and you're going to like it. Today, we're going to make some Irish cream. I guess it's only Irish if you add Irish whiskey to it. But actually, what it's going to be is a creamy coffee cacao simple syrup. So let's get started. You know, I've got a couple little complaints. Well, it's just me. I mean, a lot of homemade recipes out there for Irish cream are made with instant coffee. I mean, it's convenient, sure it is, but I don't have any instant coffee on my bar here. Now, there have been a couple recipes that I saw where they used espresso, and that is a definite improvement. But what we're going to do is we're going to go raw. I'm gonna go raw. No, that's right. I've got some wonderful coffee beans here. Organic coffee beans, a dark roast. Guess I should have this all ready to go, eh? We're gonna go for a 1/4 cup. All over the bar. Actually, you know, there's an easier way of doing this, isn't there? All right, we're going for a 1/4 cup. And a bit, oh heck, of some nice coffee beans. I guess that would be like 21.25 grams, okay, of coffee beans. And we're just gonna coarse grind them here. Not too fine. That looks pretty good, actually. And we're going to dump them in our pot. Looking good. A lot of times, too, everybody's using like chocolate syrup. That's okay if it's a quality chocolate syrup, but I'm going raw. I'm using cacao nibs. Yeah, we're gonna go with a half a, I'm doing the same thing. A half a cup of cacao nibs into our pot. I guess that would be like a 42.5 grams. All right, let's make a real mess here. I got some brown sugar. I don't like this brown sugar, so I'm not going to use this brown sugar. I'm going to put this brown sugar away and get some better brown sugar. Be right back. Found it. Yeah, brown sugar is not all created equal, as far as I'm concerned. There's some really nice brown sugar, and then there's some meh brown sugar. This is whole brown sugar, free trade organic. I find it less sweet than, let's say, you know, what I grabbed at first, Red Path. But anyway, we want a cup. Look at me not spilling a drop. Oh, almost. Not spilling a drop. That's good enough, yeah. In our pot. And I guess that's what, 200 grams? And we're gonna follow that with a cup of table cream, 18%. Okay, I guess we need some fire. Whew. We want to keep our heat fairly low. Now the thing about this is you need to be stirring and stirring and stirring, especially the closer it comes to a boil. But we don't really want to boil this, we just want to get a nice little simmer going, okay? Yeah, this could take a few minutes. I'll tell you, it's going to taste awesome. It really is. Okay, we're coming to that nice little simmer spot now. So we're just going to simmer it for a minute or so. Whoa, that's a little hot there. We can actually probably turn that right off. Ooh, smells like coffee. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to remove this onto our hot plate here, and I'm going to add a half a teaspoon or 2.5 ml and a bit of pure vanilla extract. So what we want to do now is just put a lid on it there and just let it cool down and just let it steep, I guess, about 15 minutes. So I'll see you in a clock wipe. All right, let's check it out here. Ooh, baby. If you can smell what I smell, this is, you know, that's half the fun, you know? So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna strain this out. Where's my... That's kind of weird, I'm right-handed, but I'm using my left there. That's better. Ambidextrous? I don't think so. Oh, shit. All right, that's looking pretty good. So while this is dripping, a standard ingredient in Irish cream is condensed milk. And this is a 300 ml can here, but I don't think I'm going to use it all. I think I'm going to maybe just use a cup. Which is what, 240 ml? And you can give this a little helping hand. Just got to be patient. If you don't like coffee and cacao nib bits floating in your syrup, you might want to strain this mix a couple of times, just to get rid of that, right? Personally, I like a little grit in my life. To me, it's flavor, baby. Yeah, what could you use this for afterwards?
Smuggling cocaine.
Yes, smuggling cocaine. Sorry. I guess it'd be good for your compost, your garden. I guess you could, you know, you could grind it up. You could dry it out, grind it up, and use it as a wonderful little spice. I think I'm in. I'm gonna get a press one day, you know. Okay, we've got our condensed milk, a cup, and we're just gonna mix this in. This is our thickener. However, it's pretty darn thick now, but it's looking and smelling divine. Yeah, look at that, that's beautiful. Nice. I think I need to taste some of this. I gotta taste some. Yeah, we do. That's nice. That's real nice. Coffee's coming through like 90. Okay, so what we want to do is just bottle this. You're probably wondering, well, why aren't you adding any Irish whiskey? Well, I am. You just wait and see. Personally, I like to keep it separate from my booze. And I'll tell you why. I like to mix it as I go. You know, some days I don't feel like Irish whiskey in my cream syrup here. Some days I might like rum. Some days I might like scotch. So by doing it this way, you actually have more choice. So let's add some Irish whiskey. And if you were wanting to add Irish whiskey to the whole bottle, you'd probably use about 2 cups of Irish whiskey. Where are you? Jameson, of course, that's your standard, it seems. 2 cups of Jameson's to about 1.5 cups of our Creamy Coffee Cacao Syrup. So this is going to thicken up incredibly well in the fridge. You want to keep it in the fridge. You'll probably get about 2 weeks out of it as is. If you mix the Irish whiskey with it, you should probably try and use it up within a month. And one of the reasons it's better than Bailey's is because there's no additives, there's no preservatives, so it isn't shelf stable. You have to refrigerate it. Bailey's, yeah, the #1 seller. They started selling that. They were the first, eh? They started selling that in 1974. Yeah, it's a long time. It's a lot of Baileys. Okay, let's combine these. And you know, morning coffee. I'm not sure I want Irish whiskey in my morning coffee. For those times when you don't feel like alcohol. Did I say that out loud? Another reason to keep it separate is, well, you could use it in cocktails, B-52s, mudslides. You know, there's a lot of Bailey's cocktails. I gotta stop using that word, Bailey's. Anyway, let's try it. 2 ounces of Irish whiskey, Jameson's. And I think 1 ounce. Well, see, there's another advantage. You can gauge how sweet you want your drink to be. You know, I'm just making Irish cream here. So I'm gonna go with 1 ounce. Just like that. We're gonna shake her up. And we got a little glass here. Oh yeah, look how thin that is. Crazy time. It's crazy time. Beautiful. And probably needs a little garnish too, I'm thinking, just because. Just because that's the kind of guy I am. Oh, heck. I'm thinking just a little bit of nutmeg. Oh, fresh nutmeg on top. Look at that. Beautiful. Get the nutmeg right off the bat. Wow. Wow. It's moolicious. It really is good. Believe it or not, it's not that sweet. We only used 1 ounce against 2 ounces. But again, like I said, you could use rum. That would work. You could use vodka. That would work. Well, maybe not Black Hounds. You could use scotch whiskey, you know? It's a nice little blended scotch there. Heck, what else? You could use brandy. You get to decide. Cheers.